The River Nile, often heralded as the lifeblood of northeastern Africa, holds a preeminent place in the annals of history and geography. Spanning approximately 6,650 kilometers, it is one of the longest rivers in the world, meandering from its sources in the highlands of East Africa to its delta in the Mediterranean Sea. Its significance is multifaceted, touching upon historical, cultural, economic, and ecological dimensions. The Nile has been a central figure in the history of Egypt and the surrounding regions for millennia. Ancient Egyptian civilization, which is often considered one of the cradles of human civilization, flourished along the banks of the Nile. The river's predictable flooding cycle, which deposited nutrient-rich silt onto the land, enabled agriculture to thrive in an otherwise arid region. This agricultural abundance supported the growth of one of the world's earliest and most enduring civilizations, characterized by monumental architecture, advanced knowledge in various fields, and a rich tapestry of mythology and culture. The Nile's significance is enshrined in the myths and religious practices of ancient Egypt. It was often personified as a deity, the god Hapi, who was associated with fertility and abundance. The river's annual inundation was seen as a divine blessing, ensuring the prosperity of the land and its people. Monuments and temples built along its banks, such as the pyramids of Giza and the temples of Luxor and Karnak, stand as testaments to the river's central role in shaping Egyptian society and its spiritual life. Economically, the Nile has been a crucial artery for trade and transportation. In ancient times, it served as a natural highway that facilitated the movement of goods, people, and ideas between Upper and Lower Egypt, and beyond to other regions of Africa and the Mediterranean. The river's role in trade was so pivotal that many cities and settlements were established along its banks, serving as hubs of commerce and cultural exchange. In modern times, the Nile remains an essential resource. It is the primary source of water for millions of people across multiple countries, including Egypt, Sudan, and Uganda. The river supports agriculture in a region that is otherwise predominantly desert, contributing significantly to the food security of the region. The construction of the Aswan High Dam in Egypt, completed in 1970, represents one of the most significant engineering feats related to the Nile. It has enhanced water management, provided hydroelectric power, and mitigated flooding, although it has also led to ecological and social challenges. Ecologically, the Nile is a lifeline for a diverse range of flora and fauna. Its wetlands, such as the Sud in South Sudan, are among the largest in the world and provide crucial habitats for migratory birds, fish, and other wildlife. The river supports unique ecosystems that are adapted to its cyclical flooding and the seasonal variations in water levels. The wetlands also play a role in carbon sequestration, helping to mitigate climate change effects. However, the Nile's ecosystems face significant threats. Human activities, including dam construction, agriculture, and urbanization, have impacted the river's natural flow and ecological balance. The introduction of invasive species and pollution from industrial and agricultural runoff further exacerbate these challenges. Conservation efforts are vital to preserve the ecological health of the Nile and ensure that it continues to support its diverse life forms. The Nile's course through multiple countries adds a layer of geopolitical complexity to its management. Water rights and usage have been sources of tension and cooperation among the riparian states. Agreements such as the Nile Basin Initiative aim to foster collaboration and equitable water sharing, but challenges remain in balancing the needs of different nations and addressing concerns related to water security and environmental sustainability. In conclusion, the River Nile is not merely a geographic feature, it is a symbol of life and prosperity that has shaped the history, culture, and economies of the regions it traverses. Its magnificence lies in its ability to sustain civilizations and ecosystems across time, and its ongoing importance underscores the need for careful stewardship to ensure that it continues to enrich the lives of those who depend on it.